Assalamu alaikum, sannunku ni ce Itidal ina muku marhaba da zuwa akan Indulge with Iti. In yau ne farkon zuwanku, ina yawan yin videos girke-girke, abincin gargajiya da abincin garnuka daban-daban. Yau zan kawo muku wanga abinci mai marmari mai daɗi sunan shi waina ko masa. Asalin abincin ga a Northern Nigeria ko kasashen Arewa. Ina muku godiya da kuka like min videos ina da kuka subscribe min channel ina. Ina kara muku godiya kuma da kuka tuttura min videos ina ta wurin yan wayenku. Ba za mu bata lokaci da yawa ba, bari mu ci gaba da yin recipe ga.
Please pause the video and note down the ingredients at your convenience. For this recipe, we're going to need some salt, sugar, yeast, some soaked long grain rice, some pre-cooked rice, some plain yogurt, lukewarm water, onion, scotch bonnets and ginger, mincemeat, garlic, chili powder, onion and vegetable seasoning. The first thing we're going to do is proof our yeast. This is done by adding some sugar into lukewarm water and yeast. We'll set that aside and allow it to activate. Into a blender, I'm going to add the onions, the ginger and the scotch bonnet, followed by the cooked rice, and then the drained soaked rice. I soaked this rice for 24 hours. Next, we're going to blend the rice. Initially, I like to use the pulse setting. After about a minute or two of blending, I scrape down the sides and then proceed to blend on a higher setting. So once the mixture is a grainy and pasty consistency, I pour it into a mixing bowl and proceed to add the salt and the yogurt. Followed by the proofed yeast. I give all the ingredients a good mixing until everything is well combined. Once the mixture is well mixed, I cover with plastic wrap and I find a warm place for it to rise for about an hour or two. This gives us plenty of time to prepare our mince filling. So I added some mince into a heated pan and I fried it down until the liquid started to come out and evaporate. Next, I added the diced onions. I fried the onions for about a minute and then I added the minced garlic, followed by the red chili powder and the vegetable seasoning. I continued to fry down the meat until it began to brown and took it off the fire once it was cooked all the way through. Our masa batter has been resting for 2 hours. As you can see, there are plenty of air bubbles on its surface. The appearance of air bubbles on the surface of your masa is a good indicator that it's ready for frying. To begin the frying process, add some oil onto a preheated masa pan. Pour in a bit of the batter and then add the mincemeat on top of it. Then add your top layer of batter and allow it to cook for a couple minutes. Once the masa begins to crisp around the edges, use a toothpick or a kebab stick to turn it. Now cook the other side of your masa until you're satisfied with its doneness. How do you like your masa? Let me know in the comments section. I love mine crispy with some yaji and some chicken tomato stew. Alternatively, you can enjoy it with miyan egushi or miyan taushe. If you prefer your masa on the sweet side, fry it without the mince and serve it with a side of honey and castered sugar. Now that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you will bring this recipe into your homes. I'd like to leave you all with a Hausa saying that goes, Karshen dadi karewa, which translates to all good things must come to an end. Say anjuma, goodbye!